Hello everyone, this is my first ever baritone guitar and I had to make a video about it just in case if you're on the fence, about getting a baritone guitar or not sure which one to get. And this is the Ibanez RGIB21 and it's absolutely amazing. It doesn't only look beautiful, it feels fantastic and it sounds absolutely incredible. It's got clarity, it's got punch, and in classic Ibanez style, it just has so much playability straight out the box. I just can't recommend it highly enough. It cost me just over £700 shipped, so it's the first time I've got a kind of, you could say, medium price Ibanez, and I'm super impressed. It's absolutely fantastic. This is a Nyato body, if that's how you pronounce it. I believe is a mahogany type kind of wood, a bit cheaper obviously to mass produce. Rosewood fretboard. It's got offset white dot inlays as well. 24 frets. It's got the Gibraltar standard 3 bridge, and it's got my favourite active pickups, the undisputed king of heavy extreme bridge pickups, the EMG81 and the EMG60 in the neck, which I absolutely love for cleans and solos, and it's got so much kind of punch as well as clarity, and the same goes for the 81 obviously. It comes factory set to tune to B standard, so it's got Diodario EXL 157 strings. That's the kind of medium baritone set that they do. So the lowest, the thickest string is a 68, and the highest string is a 14. And I believe the G string is a wound 26 as well, which is very handy in kind of like a baritone guitar, in my opinion. The finish, it only comes in one finish. It's called Cosmo Black. And the tuners are Gotto G... what are they? MGT locking tuners, which are supposed to be really good for changing strings, and I'll find that out obviously in future if I decide to do that. So if we come down here, show you a bit more of the guitar closer up, so you can see it's got a really nice bevel there on this side, which adds just a nice touch of class. It's a lovely little detail to it, and very comfortable as well when you're kind of playing. It's got a functional element to it. The bridge, as I mentioned earlier, very, very comfy, very low profile. Nothing about it is jagged or annoying. Your palm just rests perfectly over it. Yeah, feels incredibly comfortable, and great intonation and tuning stability as well. No need for a tone knob. This guitar is designed to absolutely destroy. You don't need to be messing around with different tones. You just need a volume. On, off, simple. Three-way switch, as you can expect. As I mentioned already, the monstrous EMG 81, and then you have the 60 in the neck as well. Let's try and get that back into focus. There we go. The only thing with the finish, I would say, is that it does gather a fair chunk of dust. That's the only downside. I do try and dust it, but even then, I do find that it's dusty very, very quickly. However, it does look amazing, and it's got this lovely white binding all the way around, all the way up the neck. Really nice rosewood neck. And those side dots as well, they're pretty cool. They are actually glow in the dark, so if you're ever playing live, they could come in very, very handy. Then we go up here to the classic Ibanez logo on the headstock, and we turn it round, turn the whole guitar around actually, and you can have a look at the tuners I mentioned. So they look pretty cool. There you got the 3-piece neck. As you can see, there's a bolt-on neck. You got your cavity there for the battery. for the strings and all the kind of other electronics. So when I was looking for baritone guitars, A, I knew I wanted Ibanez, B, I knew I wanted EMGs, and this was really the model that kind of combined both of them in one. So as I said, I think already, it only comes in one color, in one finish, but it's just absolutely amazing. It's really striking in person. I think it feels great. The neck is a nitro, I think it's a nitro baritone neck or something like that. I've heard some reviews online of people saying that very kind of big Ibanez fans, that actually they found it quite thick. I personally didn't find it that way. I found it still to be quite a fast neck. I think if you're maybe coming from a very very incredibly fast, almost like shredder-like Ibanez guitar, and you come to a baritone or to this model, maybe it feels like a bit of a jump, but from any other kind of guitar brand, if you come to this, I think it'll feel really comfortable. I didn't have a massive problem with it. The only thing for me was getting used to obviously the thicker strings, getting used to that kind of scale length. It's a 28-inch scale, so obviously longer, and really it kind of gives a really good workout to your hands and your fingers. You go back to playing the kind of other guitars after this, and they just feel as if you're just playing like toys or something. So overall, I am extremely happy. I think it looks incredible. I hope you'll agree as well. And for a baritone guitar, if you're wondering whether to actually take the plunge and you're wondering what you should go for, I don't think you can go far wrong at all with this model. I think it's incredible value for money, and also it feels really, really pristine. You know, it feels like a quality instrument. It's not just something where maybe you feel like, oh, you know, I should have paid a couple of hundred less for this. No, it feels like it's, you know, just over £700 is a fair price for it, and it actually feels as if it could be even a better guitar than the price. You know, if this was closer to 900, I probably wouldn't bat an eyelid either in terms of quality. So very, very happy with it. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll try and post some more kind of sound clips and things like that as I go as well. So thanks for watching. Take care. Catch you all very soon.